Guys, welcome back to Falcon PV. Today we're going to do the installation for the 09 LED deck. The acrylic deck comes with the deck itself, wiring, washers and screws with spacers, and also a remote. We're going to move on to the first step of installation, which is to open up the front plastic cover to do the wiring. Okay, first step, you need to remove all the screws from the front, which is 2 at the top here, 2 at the other side, and also the bottom screws. Okay, once you have removed the front cover, you review the wirings inside of the 09. Prepare the LED deck wire. Okay, the wiring will go through this part to the front and past the front cover. So we would instruct on how to connect the wires first. Okay, the very first step is to locate the wire that you need to remove. It's actually this one, which controls the front LED. Okay, once you locate the wire, you will have to unplug it first. Next, put the wire from the LED deck through the front bracket of the 09. Okay, once you have the wire feed through the gap here from the front bracket all the way to the side of the deck, then we can start with the wiring. So we have located the connector for the front LED strip. Now, then you put on the Molex connector onto the pin, put the pins into the Molex connector. So make sure the pins are fitted in nicely. Okay, now plug into this side first. That is going to this part is going to your controller, and we will switch on to test to ensure that the light turns on the deck itself. Switch it on. Now switch on the lights. So there you go. The LED light on the deck is working. Now back to this part, because this strip we have already disconnected it. Now we're going to test the connection on the strip itself. And that strip turns on. Okay, now is to fit everything back into this casing and fit on the screws for the deck. So to put the wirings back, you will have to push this portion into this part of the deck. Okay, we should off the scooter first so you can see clearly. There you go. Got it in. Alright, cool. Okay, once you get all the wires in, okay, just to make sure all the wires sits properly inside, the top of the LED wire will fit in together with this portion, and the plastic cover will fit back in. Okay, to make it easier for yourself, you may actually fold the scooter. So it's easier for you to fit everything in and close back this plastic cover. Okay, once you have arranged the wires on the front, cable tie the LED deck wire to the wire harness. Okay, this should make it easier for you to fit back the plastic cover. Make sure the wire sits right in the middle. Okay, to make it more simple for everyone, we will fast forward this process by putting back the screws and proceed to show the installation of the LED deck. So the first screws you should put back is the bottom two. Okay, we have put in the two screws at the bottom of the plastic cover to make sure the front cover stays in place, and next you will have to remove the 6 screws on top of the rear plastic cover. Okay, and there you go, we have the screws removed for all the 6 holding screws for the plastic cover at the back. Now we will place the LED deck in place. So this is the sequence where you're going to put screws in a specific sequence to hold the deck in place to make sure everything is aligned. So the first screw, put in the washer, and yeah, the spacer and the washer. I'm going to fit on the rear corner here. Okay, once it's in, make sure it's not too tight. Okay, make sure it's not too tight so that the deck can be moved to adjust to fit the front later on. Then next is the one at the back here on the right. Then we go to the front. Okay, here is the tricky part. It should fit in nicely. If it doesn't, what you can do is you can have another Allen key to push the plastic cover in a bit more, just in case yours gets stuck. And then next is on the other side. Okay, so next step is to slowly place them one by one till you fill up all 10 screws with washers. Okay, now all the screws are in. The next task is to fold the scooter to make sure this brake lever fits well in here. There you go, fits nicely. Okay, once you check everything is in place, folding mechanism doesn't get blocked, and making sure everything works. Now is to check the LED itself. So we have switched on the lights, but the LED is not on. Use the remote, press the on button. There you go. You can change the mode, choose a specific color, or make it auto run. Increase the speed of the auto run, or decrease the speed of the auto run. Change the brightness of the color. There you go, that's the lighthouse. Now is to make it brighter. And you're all set to go. And now is to switch off the lights and enjoy the light show.